Hey, welcome back to Clayton Family Kitchen. Today we're continuing our 5 ingredients or less series, and I'll be making millet stuffed tomatoes. First, you'll need to take some tomatoes. I did 4 today, and you need to hollow them out. So I just took my knife and cut around the edge and then scoop the inside out with a spoon and just throw the inside away. I sprayed the inside of a baking dish and put all 4 of my tomatoes in there. I'm gonna keep the tops for later, so make sure you don't throw those away because they're cute and have a little green stem on them. And I already cooked a cup of millet. Millet is an Asian grain. It's kind of like quinoa, but it's a little bit smaller and has a more nutty flavor, but it tastes really good, so you'll have to try it. If you don't have millet, you can use quinoa or rice for this recipe. Just cook it how the package says before you begin. Today, Kat and I visited the Valdosta Farm Days downtown, and we got some really good fresh produce. So I will be using Anaheim peppers today. They look like this. I just cut them up in little pieces, just diced them up. I'll also be using green onions, and I went ahead and diced those up, and fresh spinach. What we're gonna do is take some of the spinach, I haven't cut this yet, and just do a rough dice on it, just a rough chop, just to, make it more manageable to work with. Should be enough for us. We love using fresh ingredients because it just tastes so much better and it's so fresh, and it's really nice to support local people and local farmers. It's just a good way to help out in the community. All right, we're gonna grab our millet from the stove. And begin adding the ingredients. I'll take my green onion and just pour them in there, and the amount you use really doesn't matter. It's whatever you like and whatever your preference is. And you pour the peppers in here, and then take your spinach and just put it all on top. Now fold over the ingredients and just mix everything together. The heat of the millet should wilt the spinach a little bit, and that's a good thing. So it'll fit better in the tomato. And you can find millet just wherever you find quinoa at your local grocery store. We actually found ours at Big Lots of all places. Did not know they had stuff like that, so that's amazing. But I'm sure any grocery store carries it. And it's actually cheaper than quinoa, which I like. We all like that. All right, we're gonna add a little salt and pepper. Just season it to whatever you think. I'm just doing a dash of each. And I did already put salt in the millet when I cooked it, so you won't need to add a whole lot of it. Mix that all together. Make it a little messy. All right. Now we're gonna stuff the tomatoes. Make sure your oven's preheated to 375 in the meantime. Just take a tomato and start filling it. And you'll wanna fill it up to the top. Make sure you get all the good ingredients in there. And when we cook this, the juices from the tomato will go into the mixture inside, and it'll just give it a really nice flavor. All right, I'm gonna stuff the rest of these and then we'll be back. Okay, I finished stuffing the tomatoes. They look nice and stuffed. You put them all in the baking dish, and remember the tops I told you to hold aside? Well, we're gonna set them right on top. It's gonna be really cute. And that's how you do it. Do that to all of them. Now we're gonna put them in the oven for 20 to 25 minutes or until the tomato is tender and cooked all the way through. It's been about 25 minutes, so we're gonna take our tomatoes out of the oven. They look really good, and you can tell the tomato is pretty tender. Some of the skin is split, so that means it was cooking well. Now you just enjoy it. And thanks for watching today.